All right, everybody, here we go. It is the final moment. All right, so I've got my pan. I'm using my flat bottom wok today. I could very easily just use a saute pan, like right here. Okay, but I've chosen to use my flat bottom wok. So I'm going to go a little bit out of sequence from the original recipe, only because we are adding chicken and shrimp. Or you can omit it, and we'll discuss that in a second. But just as the first step says, we want to fry our dried chilies first. And the reason for that is that's going to make kind of a chili flavored oil. So we're just going to kind of fry these very briefly, okay? And then we are immediately going to, once they change color a little bit, now I'm going to add my chicken and I'm going to add my shrimp, okay? And I'm just going to move those around. And let those cook. Woo. Okay. So we're gonna keep moving those. All right, there we go. Good, good, good. Just keep it moving. Okay. Just like that. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna remove those. So I'm just gonna remove those from the pan now. That's been about a minute. Remember, I'm only partially cooking. So I just want to take those out, just using a regular pancake spatula to remove those items. And I got just a little plate off to the side here where I've just added everything to the plate. Okay, so just right here. All right, now I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit. I'm going to add some oil, and now I'm going to add my vegetables. So first calls for onions. So my onions go in. Okay, nice and hot. Keep it moving. Then my carrots. All right, and because we're adding mushrooms, I'm going to add my mushrooms, and I'm going to add my green beans. So all my hard vegetables are going in. And I'm just going to cook those, keep them moving around. Okay, keep them moving around. I've lowered my heat because I noticed I was kind of smoking a little bit. So I want to just kind of get those in. It's going to make a big, big batch. That's good though, that's good. Okay, so keep that moving around. Okay, there we go. Starting to smell good in here. Get a little bit of a little char, if you will, on those vegetables. A little bit of flavor. Okay, the whole idea is hot, hot heat. All right, so that's been about a minute. So at this point, I'm going to add my bell peppers. And look at how, just by adding those bell peppers, we really got some great color going on in there. We got green, white, brown, orange as well too. Okay. Keeping all that stuff moving. Checking my heat. Okay, very nice. I can hear it sizzling. Okay, any little bits that fell out of the pan, we can put them back in. All right, now next thing is I'm going to add my garlic. And I'm going to add my ginger. And I'm gonna add my Thai chilies. So that was the next thing. Okay, there we go. Keep that moving around. All right, so now at this point, woo! Gonna take that off the heat for just a second, just to kind of monitor my heat. Turn that down a little. Don't burn your garlic. Okay. And just keep stir frying. All right, very good. All right, so once all of our vegetables are in, woo, our noodles and our chicken and our shrimp and our dried chilies go in. So now all that goes in, and I'm just going to use my tongs to just kind of move everything around, coat everything. Okay. Kind of do that. If you've got a pair of tongs, I would suggest using them because it'll make this task a lot easier. Okay, now at this point, we add our sauce. Okay, so our sauce goes in. Make sure everything is coated. Man, it smells good in here. All right, and after that, green onions, bean sprouts, which the directions didn't initially say, but those go in. Give that a little toss. Okay, just like that. Whoops, try not to do that if you can. But if you do, no biggie. We'll just move it off to the side. All right, and that's done, guys. That is done. Warmed over, it's hot. I'm gonna clean up my mess. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna turn off my heat. There we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is finished. Chicken and shrimp with vegetable lo mein. I will tell you, if you find that it comes out a little dry or a little drier than you'd like, add a little more sauce. Okay, don't be afraid. You can add a little more soy sauce if you'd like, which I may do. But I'm just kind of heating everything up. Remember, the noodles are already cooked. But see how I'm just moving things around. Just move them around. Get it all coated in there. Get it all tossed. Just like that. I am. Excuse me. I'm going to add just a touch more soy sauce to mine. There we go. That should do it. So let's take and serve ourselves up a bowl. So we got our bowl, got some chow mein, got some vegetables, make sure you get some vegetables on the top. There's one. And two. Although I do believe the recipe does say it makes 4 servings, so you can always cut that down into smaller portions. This is when you would add your sesame seeds to the top, but that is our vegetable, chicken, and shrimp lo mein. Two beautiful, colorful, bountiful looking dishes. Simple and easy. As you can see, once everything gets going, it's quick. It takes very little time. It takes actually probably more time to clean up than it does to make the lo mein itself. So as we review our video on Monday, it will be open for questions, but that is a nice, easy, simple shrimp, chicken, and vegetable lo mein. Hope you found that this is informative. We will go over this on, again, Monday, as I just mentioned, and we'll troubleshoot any questions that you might have. Now, the next thing is, how does it taste? Let's find out. Nice and hot. Some vegetables. Oh, shrimp. This is good. Woo! All right, everyone. Adios.